Hey there, welcome back. I'm going to show you some really basic tips to get you started with TinkerCad. I'm going to show you how we can turn a box into a rectangle, how we can create a hole, and how we can manipulate shapes within TinkerCad. This might be your first time exploring TinkerCad, so I'll start really basic. On the side, you'll notice that we have a little tab, and this is where we keep all our basic shapes. There are more shapes, but we'll just start with the basic ones. The most important buttons in TinkerCad these 4 white dots in the corners, and they allow us to change the shape of our object. We also have a special one right in the middle, and that middle one allows us to make things taller or shorter. Once you click on those white boxes, you can actually write in dimensions yourself and change the size very quickly. So you might say, I want this to be 10, and you might say you want the other side to be 10. You can make things exactly the width, height, and breadth that you want. Actually make that one, but that's fine. The other object we have, or other options we have here, is to click on these black boxes. They allow us to instantly change the shape from the sides. So we're just changing the width, the length, and the height. Again, just like that. We also have this black cone right at the top. This is going to take your object off the ground, move it up and down in space. It's not making it bigger or smaller, it's just moving the object. If you find it starts floating and you want it to go back to the base, my favorite shortcut is to press the D button, and it brings it back down. So we've seen all those different tools. The last one I'm going to show you just here is these double arrows. These allow us to rotate our object. If you want to make sure that things are staying on the ground, pressing D, but try and move things with 90 degrees if you wanted to keep them nice and flat and not getting off-centered. So if I go 25 degrees, it then becomes hard to go back to our original position. The last tool, I lied before, this is the last one. I'm going to show you how to cut a hole. To cut a hole, we need to bring in an object, so a cylinder, and we need to turn it into a hole. Every object can be turned into a hole. Then you might add it somewhere that you want to cut, and to actually cut it, you need to group these two objects. So I need to create a box around it and press group. Very quickly, you can see that you can cut objects out of that original shape. It's up to you what you do with these tools. The imagination is in your hands, and the power is therefore in your hands as well. So it's up to you what you can create. Use these tools and see what you can make of it using TinkerCad circuits. If you have any questions and you want some more ideas or how to actually create something, just ask me in the comments and I'll try and create a video for you.